Let's check in with Jack. He's got the Cafferty file. Jack.
There's a growing sense that John McCain may not have done all his homework before making his VP pick. Alaska Governor Sarah Palin is now getting headlines for all the wrong reasons. Her 17-year-old unmarried daughter's pregnant. Palin's hired a private lawyer in the Troopergate ethics investigation. She was for the bridge to nowhere before she was against it. Palin appeared at a convention of the Alaska Independence Party, which tried to get votes on whether that state should secede from the Union. McCain's motto, country first, remember that? Her husband was arrested 22 years ago on a DUI, and although Palin's now railing against earmarks, she got hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funding for local projects as both governor and as mayor of Wasilla. There's more. What about her foreign policy credentials? CNN's Campbell Brown repeatedly and heatedly got into it last night with McCain spokesman Tucker Bounds. Why is Palin ready to be commander-in-chief, Campbell wanted to know. What qualifications does she have? And asked him to name one foreign policy decision Palin has made. Campbell never got an answer. It's reported that Palin may have only traveled overseas once in her lifetime, last year, to Germany and Kuwait. Oh, and Cindy McCain suggested today that because of Alaska's proximity to Russia, that some foreign policy something or other accrues to Sarah Palin because of that. This has all led a lot of people to wonder how thorough a vetting the Alaska governor got. McCain only met her once. He had one phone conversation with her before offering her the job, Vice President of the United States. Raises serious questions about the kind of judgment John McCain would use as president to make other big decisions. Here's the question. Was Governor Sarah Palin properly vetted before being named John McCain's VP? Go to CNN.com/Cafferty file. You can post a comment on my blog, Wolf.
Get ready, Jack. You're about to get a lot of comments right now. Jack Cafferty with the Cafferty file. Welcome back. Let's go back to Jack Cafferty. He's got the Cafferty file. Jack.
Question this hour is, was Governor Sarah Palin properly vetted before being named John McCain's VP? Tom writes from New York, the operative word here is properly. It's obvious they gave her a quick once-over. McCain decided she was it. There'll be more information forthcoming about Governor Palin. I think by this time next week, she will step down due to family considerations. Jennifer writes, McCain's decision to put Palin on the ticket shows that he makes decisions based on what's good for him without thinking or checking, and not good for the country. How could he put someone like that one melanoma away from the presidency? He went with his gut? That makes sense because he surely didn't make the decision with his brain. Lynn in Michigan writes, let's see, he met her for a full 15 minutes. Nobody in Alaska can remember being approached during the vetting process. Her 17-year-old unmarried daughter's pregnant, and she's under investigation for improperly using her gubernatorial power. You think? Rick in California writes, Sarah Palin's looking more and more like one of those people you see on the Jerry Springer show. I can't wait to see what future revelations come out regarding Palin and her past. Wendy in North Carolina, good grief, I'm more qualified to be VP if this is McCain's version of vetting. If you really want to get the Palin picture, have her debate Hillary. Now that'd be fun to watch. Mary in Baltimore, if this is the judgment McCain used in selecting a vice president, good luck to all of us if he ever gets to the White House. An elderly gentleman with a history of a serious medical problem has chosen an inexperienced person from a remote village and state to be his backup and perhaps president of the country. This is Katrina for the rest of us. And Kevin in Massachusetts, I think her name was picked from a hat. Does that count as being vetted? If you didn't see your email here, you can go to my blog at cnn.com/Cafferty file, where we post hundreds of these. You know, I just was wondering, Wolf, she was named on Friday. Have you seen any interviews with her over the weekend?
I saw one in People magazine that she gave shortly after her first joint appearance with Senator McCain. I haven't seen a whole lot of others. I think she's gearing, they tell me she's gearing up. She's doing some homework, getting ready for some of those interviews.
I bet she is.
All right. Stand by, Jack.